Hello, YouTube world. This is Dalila, and I'm continuing my um, purging series. I'm working on my big DVD collection, trying to determine which DVDs I'm going to be keeping and which ones I'm going to go ahead and give away. Um, so we're going to go ahead, get into it, and go through some more of these. I believe this is about part 5. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this one is The Inside Man, Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, Jodie Foster. This was a pretty good movie, directed by Spike Lee. I enjoyed it. I think I saw this in the movie theater, enjoyed it, and then decided to, when it came out on DVD, I bought it. Um, I haven't seen this in years. A lot of these DVDs I haven't watched them in so long. So um, let's see if there's anything special on here. Um, Not really. You know, these DVDs, they just had a bunch of deleted scenes, if that. Um, Maybe some commentary from the actors and director, but no real special, footage on this DVD. So this is going to be one that I'm going to be giving away. But Clive Owen, uh, one of my favorite actors. I believe back then I had a bit of a crush on him. Um, but yeah, I'm going to be giving this one away. Okay, so this is The Longest Yard. This is, of course, as you know, a remake of the original that starred Burt Reynolds. This one had, of course, Adam Sandler and Chris Rock and a bunch of other people, and look, Burt Reynolds. Um, Wait, Nelly was in this movie? I forgot about that. So crazy. Oh, and Terry Crews. Um, anyway, as you can see, this was a movie I bought from Hollywood Video when they used to be open. Um, Look how it says widescreen collector's edition. There is nothing collectible about these DVDs. It was just something. I really feel like this was just something they would randomly put on, um, these movies to get you to buy the DVD, but there's nothing special about it. Yeah. I mean, the movie was okay. I'm not even sure why I bought this. I'm not sure why I bought most of these movies, to tell you the truth. Um, but this is definitely going into the giving it away pile. So long, Longest Yard. Okay. By the way, these, in case you haven't noticed, but these DVDs, I had them, stored, so they got really dusty. They've got about, like I said, I've been in this apartment for just about 13 years. So just imagine these having about uh, 10 plus years worth of dust on them because they were stored and never touched for years. So this is Blue Velvet. I had never seen this movie when I bought the DVD. Um, and so, yeah, I took the plunge and I watched it. I know David Lynch movies, they can be pretty intense. Um, but yeah, this movie was so bizarre. Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, Dennis Hopper, who plays a freaking nutcase, and Laura Dern when she was like really young. Um, yeah, I don't know. David Lynch isn't really my jam. Um, but these days movies are so, ugh, they don't have any, they're not as interesting as they used to be. They don't have um, that air of mystery and, um, just I guess what I'm trying to say is a movie like Blue Velvet probably wouldn't get made. A filmmaker like David Lynch probably wouldn't exist in today's Hollywood. Um, but not to say that Hollywood is just this bastion of creativity, but there were moments where really quirky, offbeat, and not so cookie cutter movies, adult movies, movies for grown-ups, there was a market and people would go to movies and see these movies. Again, if you're someone who likes movies, you're a film student, these are the types of movies that we like watching. Whether you end up liking them or not, or being into them, is another story. But the fact that they exist is important. Um, but I say all that to say that I'm going to go ahead and give this one away. Okay, so this is Sunshine Cleaning, Amy Adams, Emily Blunt, the late Alan Arkin. I cannot tell you, I can't remember what exactly this movie was about. I think I only watched it once. And yeah, they play sisters. They have this, what I do remember, they have this business where they clean up crime scenes. But I really don't know whether or not this was. I can't remember this movie. It's just been so long since I watched it. It didn't really have a. It didn't leave a mark. I guess maybe it was an okay movie and I just kind of forgot. But yeah, this is going to be going into the giveaway pile. Okay, this is The Karate Kid. I enjoyed this movie. I think Jaden Smith, there's a lot of potential, he did really well in this role. Jackie Chan wasn't so annoying. But, Jaden had a lot of potential. I mean, he still does, I guess, but this was a cool movie. Of course, if you are late Gen X like I am, you remember the original Karate Kid movies with Ralph Macchio. I can't remember Pat Morita. I think that's his name. I forget. But the original Karate Kid movies were my childhood. And I think they tried to reboot Karate Kid with Hilary Swank in the role as the Karate Kid. I don't know if anyone remembers that. But this is the most up-to-date remake they have made. This was with of course Jaden Smith when he was a little kid. Oh look, Justin Bieber music video featuring Jaden Smith. Oh my gosh. But I just remember enjoying this movie. It was cool. But giving it away. Okay, this is Pineapple Express. Definitely giving this movie away. Look, preview $14.99. Again, did not pay that. These were in the bargain bins at Blockbuster Video. Gosh. Yeah, this movie, this is when these guys were super popular back in the early 2000s. Everything, guys like Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen, everything they did was so successful, and their sense of their humor wasn't for everybody. This movie had its moments. This movie did have its moments, definitely. But yeah, definitely not gonna hold on to it. Definitely gonna give it away. Like it says, includes both theatrical and extended versions of the film, commentary with filmmakers and cast, extended and alternate scenes, gag reel, blah blah blah. Is that Rosie Perez? Yeah, they have. One thing I can say about these guys is they always have a cool staple of actors who stars in their films. But this is, I'm going to give this one away. Okay, this is a triple feature, Quentin Tarantino triple feature. Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and Jackie Brown. Um, I am going to keep this. And the reason is because these, I believe, are, about maybe three of his best movies, arguably. Um, I'm just going to be honest. I tried to watch Reservoir Dogs years and years ago, and I'm going to say when I was about 18 years old, so a really long time ago. Um, this is the movie that kind of put Tarantino on the map, and it was all the rage. Everybody was talking about this movie, and I tried to watch it. And the beginning, this is towards the beginning of the movie, where he like cuts off the guy's ear. I don't know. I tuned out. I'm like, I can't watch this movie. The guy got his ear cut off, and it was all very gory and graphic, and yeah. So, I still haven't finished watching it. I don't know. That scene just messed me up. But I've seen Pulp Fiction several times. Jackie Brown, very underrated film, I think. Pam Grier is so good in this movie. Yeah, so I believe Michael Keaton is in Jackie Brown as well, and we love Michael Keaton. Um, yeah, this is it. This is back when, again, they used to sell DVDs in sets. And then look how they got it. So the first one is Pulp Fiction, and Reservoir Dog. Oh, Jackie Brown, and then Reservoir Dogs. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna keep this. Okay. Ooh, two disc deluxe edition. Batman Begins. Um, I went to the movies to see this, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I wasn't expecting much. I knew it was going to be good because, Christopher Nolan. I was familiar with Memento. Actually, Memento is one of my favorite movies. Surprised I don't have it on DVD. But so I knew that I had a feeling was going to be good. So when it actually ended up being good, um, I was happy. I'm like, I'm definitely getting this on DVD. Um, this has it's a two disc set. I'm not sure what the two discs are, but let's see. Disc one is the movie. Um, okay, disc two is all the special features, I guess. Um, and there's a collectible 72-page DC Comics exclusive featuring. Okay, hold on. I haven't looked at this in many years, so I'm gonna take a look. Hold on. Okay, so this is like the inner. Let's see. Visit our online store. Okay, I guess that's some kind of statue. So they were selling for $95. This is the disc one, and then disc two. They've got all the special features are on disc two, and then they've got this booklet. This stuff is so dusty. My fingers are getting so dusty. Um, they have this like little booklet here, and I don't think I've ever opened this. So yeah, this is kind of cool. Why have I never? It's like a little mini comic book. Hold on. Okay. The Man Who Falls. Huh. This is pretty cool. So, yeah, guess what? Guess who's keeping this? This is something I'm definitely gonna keep. Like I said, I buy this stuff. Never really looked. Clearly, I never really looked at it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. An uncompromising vision. Wow, this is before the V for Vendetta even came out. Remember the 5th of November. Wow. Seems like so long ago. All right, so we're keeping this. Okay, this is From Here to Eternity. This is such a good movie. Burt Lancaster, Montgomery Clift, Deborah Carr, Donna Reed, Frank Sinatra. He won the Oscar for playing Maggio. I think that was his name in the movie. But this is so good. It's got that famous, as you can see, that famous scene. Yeah, this was good. Good movie. Burt Lancaster, the ultimate, man's man back then. Oh yeah, see, Maggio. Let's see. In this landmark film, passion and tragedy collide on a military base. As a fateful day in December 1941 draws near. Montgomery Clift is he has his performance in this movie is also very good. He's one of my favorite actors, actually. But yeah, but I am gonna go ahead and give this away. But yeah, definitely really good movie. Highly recommend it. Oh my gosh, 40-year-old version. Yeah, this is good old Judd Apatow movie. Kind of put a lot of people on the map. People who've been in the business, who've been making movies for years, but this one really catapulted a lot of people, including Steve Carell. Unrated, now lasts 17 minutes longer. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing if you love this movie or if you hate this movie. So yeah, it says includes 17 never before seen minutes, unrated exclusives, also includes gag reel, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know, this movie is kind of a classic. Again, a lot of this humor, I don't know if it really translates to 2024. I think this came out, I can't remember, 2003, 2004, something like that. Yeah, people's sensibilities are a little different now. But I think I'm going to hold on to this one just because it's got some extra stuff in there that isn't in the stream version of it. Okay, so this is a 2-movie collection. So you might be asking, why on earth do you have Anne of the Thousand Days and Mary Queen of Scots? Like, why? And the reason is because in a previous video, I said that I had this challenge that I was trying to watch every film that came out in 1969 because a lot of film historians kind of count 1969 as one of the greatest years in cinema. And Anne of the Thousand Days, I believe, was released in 1969. That's all. And it just, Mary Queen of Scots just happened to come with it. And I watched it. Look, it's got Richard Burton, Genevieve Bujold. I think I'm not really all that familiar with her. I think she's kind of from the time, 60s, 70s actress. But I mean, the movie was it was okay. I didn't even bother to watch Mary Queen of Scots, so I don't know if that's a good movie or not. These were like DVD sets that I can't remember where I would buy these, but they would be these DVD sets and they'd be selling for like $5, $6. I know no more than $10. I never spent no more than $10 on 95% of these DVDs. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this away. Okay, this is Hello Dolly, and again, this is a part of my Watch Every Movie Made in 1969 challenge. Um, I don't know why I just couldn't rent these movies, but I did watch this, and it's really a good musical. I mean, Barbara Streisand, she was the ultimate when it came to musicals, which is why, she's just so good. That voice of hers, and all the choreography, and just really, this is like one of those, and this was made in 1969, and was successful. And a musical like this in 1969 was pretty that was pretty major, because the tastes were changing. People were not really into musicals. They were into like the gritty stuff, the real stuff. Um, the more uh I mean, musicals was like seemed like a relic of the past by 1969. And the fact that uh, this ended up becoming very successful. As you can see, it's Walter Matthau's in it. Um, I did. Why did I not know? Okay, I'm today years old, and I'm just now reading that this was directed by Gene Kelly. Because I didn't know it was directed by Gene Kelly. Okay. Well, in any case, I guess that's why it was so good. Um, but yeah, I am gonna give this movie away. But one of the best musicals I've seen. Great choreography, great singing, great costume design, production, all of it. And it's very memorable too. I think they showed this movie in Wally. And Wally is, it's one of the only things he's got to watch in his little home. And yeah, that's from the movie Hello Dolly. And so it has its place in pop culture. But I am going to give it away. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. And I guess stay tuned for part 5, because again, I am not finished. I have plenty more DVDs to go through. So if you like this, go ahead, drop me a like, subscribe, comment. Uh, you know, let's talk about the movies.